Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Like I'm trying to keep this short, beautiful, crisp. I'm dumb. I'm not that dumb, but I promise you I'm a bit dumb. A little bit, tiny bit. I can tell by the title. Actually, this is a very relaxing video because this is the me you people are getting today. Like I'm not even trying to be cute and all of that. Like I'm just trying to be like comfortable doing this video, so I don't talk too much like I did in the last video. Okay, so this is what happened, right? um I know at least maybe male or female, we must have dated at least one person that is manipulative, or has been in a funky relationship in their past and it has actually clouded their sense of reasoning. By the way, my ex just called me. I told you I had a boyfriend. We broke up a few weeks ago, almost 3 weeks now. And he called me like, "What's up? Blah blah blah." I don't understand how you think we broke up and you think we should still be talking and all that shit. Well, that's not who I want to talk about today. Actually, this person I'm talking about was from my relationship almost 6 years ago. Another one. So this is what happened. Um, when you date someone that is not fully straightforward or a manipulator per se, they are one of the most sweetest people or person in the beginning of the relationship. Like you can just feel like everything is just perfect. Like then few, it could take months, it could take weeks down the line, you begin to realize that almost everything they portray themselves to be, it's fake. My lips look ashy. Don't blame me, I've been in the AC for a while. So, this is what happened, right? Why do I keep saying this is what happened? Like it's a story time. It's not a story time. I just feel like I should share my experience with some people, with you people, because and yeah, I got my first. Oh no, my second dislike on YouTube. Like yay! I don't know why I'm excited that I got a dislike because I find out people barely converse. People barely react to my videos. Like I can put out a very good content and it is hard for me to get 10 likes. Sometimes I get 2 likes. But people could take out time to give me a dislike on a video with barely 10 views. Like what? I'm stupid. Okay. So when I started dating this person, then I was a lot younger because I'm in my early 20s obviously. And remove 6 from early 20s. That's your headache. So when we started dating, I was in a relationship at that time. So, and I just noticed he was trying to be the perfect person. I didn't even notice until I broke up with, like, no, that seems too good to be true. I should have known because I don't know. When someone always push their perfect side to you, and for every reason you've never seen them in ugly state. By ugly state, I'm not talking about waking up ugly. I'm talking about they're always pushing the perfect side of themselves to you. And I know women or everybody do that, maybe like on a first date, but I believe if you've started dating weeks down the line, you're still pushing to be the perfect person. Sometimes it means they are not as good as the same. Which a little bit of it is intertwining with my previous relationship that barely lasted for 2 months plus. But that's not what I'm discussing. I'm discussing the one that I said, like I said earlier, happened 6 years ago. And I was dating somebody else when I met this person, but I felt like me and the person were friends, and I did made a mistake. I cheated on the person I was dating with this person that I was talking about, and this is what happened. And I'm not saying, oh, it made me do it, because as a full-blown human being or as a grown human being, you should be able to make your decisions and take blames when you're wrong. But the person I was dating at that point was in school, didn't contact me for almost a month. Instead of me trying to reach out to the person like, "Are you okay? Is everything fine?" I was like, "Fuck it, it's broken up with me," and I moved on to the next person, which is kind of sketchy. Because by the time he came back, I went straight back into his arms like nothing happened. So I don't know. That's me being a terrible human on my own part. I can just see it in my brain, like I can just see it happening over again, and I feel terrible for each time. That's one of the main reasons when I go a new relationship, I always let you know that I could not forgive myself for cheating. I don't think I would ever be able to forgive you for cheating. So if you know you can't do it, or you can't be faithful to one woman or one lady, kindly move on. So as I was saying, when I met this new person or this manipulator, I don't want to use that term because like I'm painting him to the bad guy, but he wasn't the greatest guy either. So like, so I'm confused. When we started talking, I told him I do have a boyfriend. Would come over. I would come around, hang out with friends of friends. Note, friends of friends. So most of the time we are always around. It's always me, him, friends, me, him, friends. So the next time I think I went over, it was just me and him. We started talking. Then he started pushing the notable. I want you. I like you. Blah 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 blah. And then I was already having issues with the person I said I was dating that was in school, or that was in university, rather. Because when I say school, it sounds like I'm in secondary school. That person was in university, and I was like, I'm lonely. He knew I was lonely, so it's not like I told him I was lonely. It was obvious I was lonely. The only thing I was getting from my relationship at that time was calls in the list that comes once in a while. But I get it now because it was a student. Things are harder, and then the use of internet is not as good as it is now. The only internet that people tend to talk on is Facebook, and then I was using a smaller phone. Chatting on Facebook was harder for me, so it's not like now that I can just Then it was like really really hard to converse. So I did not have access to that person, and I was looking for like, I don't know. I was just looking for something that would keep me going emotionally because I felt lonely. So the person saw that and took advantage and started pushing the notice of I would like to date you. And since my then boyfriend fucked up, didn't try to contact me for a month, I think like, oh, like usual. And there's this thing that goes around whenever your partner goes to school and you're not in school, you tend to lose them. So I felt like, oh, I've lost this guy for real. I went on to the next person, started dating, but for some reason then I didn't want to have sex, so I was staying away from sex. This new person just kept pushing for that one thing. I was like, okay, calm down, like we good, like we good, like we dating, like we're good, just calm the fuck down. I just didn't want to have sex because I felt like I was to take my time. I was a good girl. Believe it or not, I was a very good girl. Taking my time, all this stuff, and yeah, pretty much. But I just felt like the push or the urge for sex was one of the things that like was just too much. Like it's almost every time I'm around, he's always asking for like, calm the fuck down. We've been dating for like 2 weeks and you're just calm down and all of this stuff. Like, or like, okay, just give him some space. Then he was now playing the victim card, the I'm sorry card, the you don't like me card. I'm like, what's wrong with this person? Like, so there was one particular time that we were together and we were chilling, kissing. It was smooth. You know when you just newly in love and you feel like, oh, this is cool. I love this moment. And then he tried like going to sexting again. He didn't even talk this time. I just wanted to go like, oh nah. Then I just stayed away for a long time. Then the calls stopped coming. That sweet guy that I saw at the beginning stopped. Then he would try to like, oh, this is just what you want. You just want to play with me. And I don't know if you know me, but like I don't ask you for anything except for affection. Now you might take me out once in a while, but like the only thing I do request from people is affection, or for my partner is affection. So I'm like, use you for what? Use you for affection. So the last time I checked, you gave, I receive, I give, you receive. So it's not like, oh, I was just calling you anytime me and my boyfriend had issues, or I was just, what did I use you for? Like, okay, this person is a manipulator. Now, like I said, it's kind of intertwined with this person I just broke up with, because I can't call him a manipulator, but I can definitely say he did have some fucked up relationship issues too. Because when we were dating, like I said, we dated for like 2 months plus. We started on I think January 13th, like officially, like you are my man, I'm your woman. January 13, 14-ish. February 14 was one of the best, amazing moments we spent together. It was Valentine's Day. I was like, oh my god, I love this dude. I'm happy. I'm getting emotional. Like legit, I'm getting emotional. Then we had issues May 14. Keep the timeline. January 13, February 14, May, February. March 14, we had issues. By April, I think April 4th, he was already showing me that he's not going to stay in this relationship. I was like, what's up? What do you want? I even like, if you don't want to do this anymore, let me know. Like, we could just split it right here. Like, it's simple. We're good. Like, it's still fresh. I was like, no, let's hold on. Then one morning, I think 2 days later, when we had that conversation, he was like, I can't do this anymore. He deserves better. I think you're gonna have the best man in the world. Blah 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 blah. I think we should break up. I kid you not. I was crying for 5 or 6 days straight because I just felt like, why am I crying? Okay. Why am I crying? No, for him, yeah. It hurts. I don't know why, but it hurts. But that's not the point. So yeah, to get that my system. So I kind of let it go. But I was just thinking back. I think 3 days ago, before I didn't even know he was gonna call me today. I promised myself I was not going to do a video or talk about it at all. But like, I didn't even know he was gonna call me today. But I was like, looking back, I should have known that it wasn't gonna work out because for some reason I was open to him, but he was holding back. And when somebody is holding back on you, you can always tell. But I felt like maybe he's just scared, he's still fresh. Maybe like 6 months down the line, we're going to know what we're going to do, blah 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 blah. But he never fully opened up. His phone is always on password. I do have password on my phone too, because obviously I don't want anybody to have access to my phone. But like, I open my own phone when he wants to see something or he wants to see my pictures. But I never really opened his phone. He had 3 passwords. He had password for his phone. I should have just known that this is not gonna work out because he had so many passwords. I have password on my phone too, but like, he had password on his phone for his Wi-Fi and WhatsApp for his pictures. So it was like he was always holding back. But me, I was like, I'm open because I've not been, like I said, I've not been in a relationship for, at that time, almost 4 years when I met him. So I was open to a fresh start. I wanted to like explore life, like. Obviously, I wanted to love. I wanted to love, right? But it was just not open to me, and I think I should have taken that as a red flag. And one more thing is this: like, he's always complaining about, oh, you're talking to this person, but anytime I tried to talk to him, when we first started, he was calling me at least 1 hour daily. Then he moved on to the point when we can't talk at all. But I knew he was doing something, so I gave him space. But it's always online, but he's just never find the time to talk to me. So I just should have seen the red flags, but I was like, no, maybe he's just busy now. We ladies like to always make up excuses for when someone is not treating us right. It's like maybe he's just not getting the time right. He's trying to figure out some things. Leave him alone. Let him be. I fucked up so many times. No, I should have just cut it off there. Then one more thing is communication. I talk a lot. You might not know this if you know me in person, because I don't really talk with people I don't know. But if you're my person, I do talk a lot. So I felt like for someone that doesn't talk a lot, that we used to talk a lot in the beginning, he just wasn't saying anything. There was no communication. If I want to know if something is wrong with him, I have to check his status. If I'm breaking down and I begin to write crazy stuff on my status, when he's like, are you okay? I'm like, why are we not communicating? If we're supposed to be dating, like, the worst you could do, or the thing you could do, is just like trying to make up like, babe, we good. Like, I'm a Nigerian men say this a lot. Like, girls don't like to communicate. You be like, what's wrong? You be like, good. But like, I'm the opposite of that. I want to talk, but you're like, nothing, we fine. Then in the morning you're posting crazy shit on your status. You're trying to make me feel I did you wrong. What's the fucking problem here? Just if someone can't talk to you directly, but always finding ways to hide information to get to you or to make you feel bad, then you're dating a manipulator. If someone is always making it obvious that this is what they want from you, and that's why they are with you, you are dating a user. So not only did it's a manipulator and a user, I dated 2 people that have been in, I don't know if it's their previous relationship that made them that way, but they're just not very, I don't know. I've had exes that I have a particular ex I still communicate with till date, and it's even my first boyfriend. if you're dating someone that you always have to check your back, like, is he going to leave me today, or is she going to leave me tomorrow? You know you're not dating the right person. Just stay away. It's gonna hurt, especially if you love them. But for your sanity, stay the fuck away, because it hurts when they end up showing you their real colors. Like, was I blind to something in the beginning? Because I never see this coming. You did. You just ignored the flags. You trust me. You fucking did. You just like, nah, I'm tripping. No, go, guy. You're not tripping. Just showing it to you. There, I didn't need that. You just should choose to ignore it because you're trying to be like, oh, maybe I'm overinterpreting things, or this, or blah, or blah. Anyway,
I kind of let my emotions get the better part of me because I just checked now and I could even me could barely hear things from the recording here. So this is what I was saying. Like if someone always have to need assurance, sometimes it doesn't mean they're a terrible person. It just means they're not stable. Sometimes they're going to break down or like lock up every time you need their help, or they're constantly in fear of losing you, but due to things that make them lose you at the same time. Sometimes I feel it's more of a mental thing than more of an ego thing. And there are a lot of guys out there that don't know it's a problem and they just date regardless. I know I've dated a few. Just stay away. Trust me, you're going to be happy you did, because in the end, you might not get a chance to solve the problem and going to be broken as well. So it's better to just allow them grow, help them get help. If they are okay, then you can date. But if not, protect your own sanity and don't date someone that is a work in progress, except they're already making steps to change. Okay, thank you. That's all. See you guys later. Bye.